What's up, YouTube family? It's your girl, All Things Des, and I am back with another motherfucking video. But you guys already know the vibes. Like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into this juicy girl talk. What's up? So as you guys can see by the title of today's video, we are going to be talking about situationships. Now, if you don't know what a situationship is you're basically in a relationship. They're reaping the benefits of a relationship, but you don't have the title of a relationship. So you're not boyfriend and girlfriend, but you're giving them boyfriend and girlfriend benefits. So ladies, I hope you guys grabbed your wine. Get your wine ready, because we're about to have a hot, juicy girl talk, all right? So tip number one on why we are not entertaining situationships in 2020, 21, and all the years to come, okay? Tip number one on why we are not entertaining a situationship is because 9 times out of 10, if you're dealing with a dude and y'all get in a situation, y'all been messing around for a little bit, and you're starting to be like, okay, I want to be more serious, I want to take things to the next level, and he's not doing that, but he got every excuse, okay? Listen, okay? He got every excuse for why he cannot fully commit to you. Whether it's he don't have enough time right now, he's chasing his dreams, he needs to be more financially stable. Whatever excuse he gives to you, ladies, I'm here to tell you that it's just that. It's BS, okay? It's just an excuse, because 9 times out of 10, it's either he just really doesn't want a girlfriend at all right now, or if he does want a girlfriend, boo, it's not you, and he's trying to give you the runaround, okay? We got to stay woke, ladies. Stay woke. So he's probably just trying to give you the runaround. So again, he's giving you every excuse of why he doesn't want to be with you, okay? But I guarantee you, you done been talking to him for 3 months. Don't be that girl that you've been talking to him for 4 or 5 months, 6. You've been talking to him for 6 months. You really like this dude, everything, and then like y'all just start getting distant, and you stop talking to him, and you go on his Instagram to like snoop. And you figure out like, oh, he posted Rebecca. He's in a relationship with the Rebecca, showing Rebecca off to the world like, this is my girlfriend, wifey, da da da. And you sitting there with your mouth open, like, pick it up, sis. Pick it up. Now you hurt. And again, everybody's been there before. Everybody's been hurt before. Everybody's had something like that happen to them, or just get curbed, or whatever it may be. But don't be that girl that's like, oh, he's doing all this for her, what about me? Because one, let me tell you, sis, your man is out there. It's going to be a man that's going to do that for you too. But two, he didn't do all that for you because you settled, okay? You settled for just being his side chick. Your standards probably, because 9 times out of 10, again, if you're in a situationship with a person, you already know, if it's been a while, you're kind of like lowering your standards. You're like settling. You're settling for being this person's for now, when you could be somebody's forever. When you could be somebody's forever, you're settling for being somebody's for now. So now you're asking yourself, how did this happen? Because sis, Rebecca has standards. Rebecca said, no, bro, like, you gonna put a ring on it? I mean, a girlfriend? Like, what we doing? So again, and same thing, which I see everybody was going off in social media about recently, when Moneybag Yo brought Ari a lamb truck. Everybody was like, oh, why he brought her a lamb truck, and the baby mom, his baby mother was mad because she felt like, oh, I was like, I've been holding you down, or I was holding you down for this amount of time, and I never got a lamb truck out of you. And that just goes to tell you, sis, that again, her expectations, she set the tone for that. She let him know, guess what? I'm a certain kind of female, and you're gonna treat me a certain kind of way. And he did that. So don't be the female that's like, why is it her? Why? Because we're not going out bad, and we're not going out sad. Never, okay? Never. We're never going out bad, and we're never going out sad. But don't be that girl that's pressed about the next girl because you didn't know your worth. That's really what it comes down to, okay? And again, before I leave off on number one, is before you start dating and all that, know your worth, know what you want, have standards that you're not letting up on, and Just do that. Because when you go into a relationship or you go into just talking and you're not knowing what you want, you're just like, oh, I'm just dating, or I'm just talking to people, or whatever you want to say, and you don't really have a clear vision of what you want, when something come along, you kind of just like settle and you adapt to it. You be like, okay, like it's okay, maybe if this doesn't happen right now, like I could probably change him, or I could help him with that. No, sis, because I guarantee you, I promise you, these guys out here, they're not helping. Okay, they don't care to help you with that. So don't settle. Know your worth. Stop settling so that nobody can play you, period. All right, know your worth. Stop settling. Stop giving so much for guys that are doing the least. Okay, especially as females, when we first start dealing with somebody, we want to give, or when we dealing with somebody, we want to just prove to them that we supposed to be who they're with, when it's either he knows or he doesn't know. Okay, and I'm looking down because I am reading off of my notes. But again, ladies, take them excuses and throw them in the trash. We don't want to hear them, because there's going to be a man who's going to give you every reason why that excuse was just an excuse. Okay, and we are young, we are beautiful, vibrant women. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's no reason to waste your youth, waste our youth, our beautiful youth, stressing over these guys that are like buses, like Gucci Man said. Miss one, next 15, one coming. Period. So what are you stressing out for? Guys are always going to be here. All right, ladies. And number 2 is reason why you should not entertain a relationship, situationship. If you're entertaining a situationship, 9 times out of 10, you're never going to feel safe in that situationship, relationship, whatever you want to call it, because it ain't a relationship, but you're never going to feel safe. Okay, you're going to wake up every day feeling like you have to prove to a man that you're worthy to be his girlfriend. All right, and you might not notice that you're doing it, but subconsciously, think about it. You're doing it. You're waking up every day with this guy. You want to be with him. And as females, we operate from a different space in general. So you're waking up, you're seeing that, okay, I really like this guy, I really want to be with him, but right now he don't seem like, he's saying he's not ready. So you're trying to prove to him every reason of why he should be ready. You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing the laundry, you're ironing his clothes, you're doing all of that, and you're like, what is going on? Because honestly, sis, no, that didn't matter. That didn't matter to him, okay? That didn't matter to him. So you're subconsciously trying to prove to yourself every day, to a man, that you're worth it. And eventually you just start to feel insecure, because if his intentions was never to commit to you fully, just in general, and let me tell you, I have a whole bunch of guy friends. I have a brother, a real brother. I have 2 males that I'm very close with that I call my brother. So let me tell you, when I tell you that if he wanted to be with you, he would be with you, okay? Not only if he wanted to be with you, he would be with you, but a guy usually know within like the first month of really talking to you if he really gonna take you seriously. Not even the first month, like the first couple weeks, like, or a week. If you're the girl that's worth taking serious, or worth really spending his time on, or you just gonna be the quick in and out situationship. Okay, ladies? So again, stay woke. We are staying woke, okay? Stay woke. Don't be the girl who just settles, who doesn't know her worth, again, and you're sitting there subconsciously trying to prove yourself to a man, and now you're starting to feel insecure within yourself, because every day you're trying to prove to somebody else your worth. No, ladies, no. That would mess up your confidence. That would mess up your glow. You see this glow? You see this glow? That'll mess up your glow, baby. Okay, so no, ladies, no. We're not doing that. All right? Stop giving so much chances to somebody who's going to take advantage and is going to give all of your chances to somebody else, or give all of your everything that you've been working so hard to get from them. They're going to just take that and give all of your attention, everything, to somebody else that they really wanted to give it on. So, and you're going to be sitting there, like I said, looking crazy because you didn't know your worth and you settled, and other girls not out here settling, and now you're wondering why she got what you didn't get. So don't be like that. Don't be that chick, and don't be that chick that's going to be like, oh, don't be the hold me down. That's what I'm going to talk about. Don't be the hold me down. Don't be the girl that's like, okay, like, but it's okay. He's gonna come back to me. I'm always gonna be the girl he come back to. Like, look how stupid. Put the clown emoji over your face, okay, sis? When you're in that picture with him, or when you're trying to put the clown emoji over your face, go swallow. I be seeing the old meme like, I will swallow a car before I say I'm the girl that he's gonna come home to. No, you should have more standards, because at that point, again, like, what are we doing? You're settling for a man who's making you an option, and once his better option comes along, you're gonna be canceled, boo. Get about them feelings, okay? No more situationships in 2020, period. So that's number 2. Stop giving so much to a guy. Stop trying to do so much for a guy and prove to a guy your self-worth, because in the end you'll get lost. You're going to be that female who is going to be subconsciously proving yourself to this guy, and you're going to lose yourself in the process. And again, I know a lot of females be like, it's okay, like, you try to be like, oh, you try to justify like you being treated like trash, like, it's okay, like, he's just a D appointment, or like, which is so ghetto, but that's for another video. But you're like, oh, it's okay, like, he's just a D appointment, he's this, that, and the third. But like, females, we're not built the same way as guys. You don't just have, like, there's no way he's just gonna be a D appointment. You're gonna get feelings eventually. You're gonna want more, and then you're gonna end up playing yourself, because he didn't want that from the jump, and he clearly showed you that. All right, so you're gonna end up playing yourself. And again, adult childhood trauma, or things you like, because again, we're young, but things you do in your youth, that's gonna give you adult problems. You don't want to be that person who does have a good guy, or who's been through so much, because they done had so much situationships and are settled, that when you do find good vibes and do good energy, you being crazy and toxic, because you don't know how to accept that. So, because you have all this trauma. So again, it's really not worth it, ladies. If he's not worth your time, if you don't see that you're a gem, if you don't see that you're a dime and any city, if you don't see that you're a gem and a dime, then he don't deserve you, because again, there's somebody for everybody, period. So if he's buying her a Gucci bag and all this stuff, and he ain't buy you nothing when y'all was together, it's okay. You will find somebody who will, number 1. And number 2, it is what it is, you know. She probably required more. At the time, she probably knew her worth. And it's not even about you, okay? You're not even a problem. It's like, you're not even a problem, though. So don't even make it a personal thing. Let that be his cup of tea. Okay, you're going to get over it. You're going to glow up, and you're going to find somebody that's for you. All right? So that's number 2 of why you should not entertain a situationship, because you'll never feel safe, you'll never feel secure, and you'll never be truly happy. So what are you doing it for? And I hope we're not doing it just to say I have him, because we're not doing that. We're not going out bad. We're not doing that. We too cute. Look at us. You might one of my subscribers, you a dime like me. So what's up? All right. And number 3, situationships. Okay, because this is really important. A lot of people in situationships always do this. They always say like, yeah, but I just wasted so much time. Like, we've been dealing with each other for so long. Like, we got years, we got history, we got all of this stuff. Like, at the end of the day, time means nothing, especially in a situation. Time means nothing. You can meet somebody today with better intentions than the guy that you was been situating with for 3 years. Okay, so time means nothing. And again, back to the Ari and Moneybag situation. He's just started dating this girl. Like she said, I've known you for this amount of time, and I still haven't I didn't get it. Why? Because time means nothing. Like, there's females out there that's giving their all. They done given men 10 years of their lives, 3 kids, and they break up, and 4 or 5 months later, he's proposing to another woman, and they're sitting there hurt, like, which is understandable. You're supposed to be hurt. That's how, especially as a female, that's how we're gonna feel. You're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be like, damn, it's messed up that this happened to me. But at the end of the day, time means nothing, ladies. So don't allow him to finesse you into thinking that, oh, we haven't been, like, I don't know what I want. No, guys know what they want, period. They know what they want. So don't let time keep you with somebody, because you could give your time, which is something you're never ever, I'm trying to tell you ladies, don't waste your youth, don't waste years on a man trying to show him how much of a good woman you are, trying to prove how much a good woman you are, when you know this. Like, you're a gem. I know, even me now, because I just started dating again, but it's very ghetto out here. Number one, I really don't like it, but really ghetto out here. But I'm not, time is something I can't get back. If you're not something I really see myself with, or you're not somebody that's, I'm not wasting my time. What are we wasting our time for? Alright, like, we all done it before. You waste time, you know the situation not right, being in that situation, you're still trying to deal with it. And honestly, if something is not meant to be, because I'm a strong believer, God, if something's not meant to be, it's just not going to be. Like, you want things to work so bad, but if God keeps giving you signs that this is not meant to work, and you keep trying to tell God, like, oh, I'm gonna keep doing it anyway, he's gonna be like, all right, like, you're gonna keep hitting this dead end until you get it. So if things are not meant to be, ultimately it's not gonna be. Like, if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. And let me tell you something, a guy, anything he wants, I done see my male friends talk to girls and treat them like crap because they don't want them, and then the one girl who probably not even pressed for them, that they press for, they try to treat like a princess. So don't let them make you think like, oh, like, I'm not this kind of guy. No, he's that kind of guy for the right kind of girl. So again, ladies, stay woke. Okay, take a sip to that. Stay woke. Okay, so that was number 3. Time means nothing. A man can give a chick he met for a couple months the world, and you knew him for years, and all he gave you was kids, a headache, and D. No. And then 4, I have down here is, look at yourself. Okay, I'm not being shady, sis. I'm not being shady. I promise you I'm not being shady right now. But seriously, look at yourself. Take a hard look at yourself. This comes with growing, maturing, trying to figure out who you are, trying to figure out what you want in life. And like I said, even before you start dating, you need to be in a space to where you're level-headed, because if you're not, you're gonna be settling, like I said before, for a lot of things that you really don't deserve, number one, and a lot of things that you just wasn't really prepared for, because you didn't really know what you wanted. You kind of just was like, okay, like, I'm just gonna deal with whatever this person gave me. Don't settle. All right, know what you want and know yourself. Okay, that's so important. Before you start dating, know yourself. You don't want to be the girl that's out there dating. I'm trying to tell you, when I wasn't ready to date, I was in my head, I'm thinking, I had this one guy, oh, he was fine. I think I said that in my last video. But if you're just not ready to date, be mentally ready, okay? A lot of times, us as females, we be like, oh, it's not me. Like, I know I'm a wife. I know I'm a catch. I know I'm that chick. Like, I know he can't pass up on me. And then you got all these problems. You got financial problems, which, no shade, you know. You got financial problems. You got emotional problems. You got an attitude problem. You got insecurities. So if you're that girl who maybe you're just, there's nothing wrong with you, but you're just insecure. So every time you get in a relationship, even if he's not doing something, you figure out you making in your head that he is doing something, and now you're that toxic girl that's always running guys off because you're so insecure and you're so toxic. So again, that's what I'm saying. Look at yourselves. If you're that female who is come on, sis, we're gonna talk about it. If you're loose booty, okay? If you're that female that's just letting niggas knock down their walls every time after you get a little bottle, a little liquor, a little thing in you, and you're not really carrying yourself like a woman, then you're not going to attract a relationship. You're going to keep getting treated like trash. Like, in this generation of so much females allowing themselves to just be so free to the point of it's okay to just do it on the first night, or it's okay like to do this and that and the third. I'm telling you, ladies, that a guy will respect you way more if you keep your kitty cat to yourself. Okay, get to know him honestly. And having sex so fast is just gonna misconstrue things. Stay right now, I'm celibate. Okay, nobody's getting the cootie cat. If I'm going on a date, I'm getting to know you. We going out on a date. I'm getting to see if I like your energy, see if I like where you're trying to tell me where you're headed in a few years, see if I like all of that, and see if we got the same values, same standards. But as far as sex, that's the furthest thing from mine. We're not having sex. We're getting to know each other. So if you're one of those females who are loose booty, I'm trying to tell you right now, you're probably not attracting a husband because they don't respect you. Okay? They don't respect you. So again, look at yourself. Have a real conversation with yourself. Things you need to work on, even if you're not financially stable. Things you need to work on to get there so you can date. Because honestly, dating is expensive. Okay? Dating is expensive. So, and not even really for the female, but it's still, you always have to make sure you're secure. If you're going on a date with a guy, you need to make sure that if he don't have the funds, you could pay for yourself and leave. Okay? So, all of that is important. Think about yourself first. Worry about what you got going on. Deal with everything that you have going on. So when you get in a relationship, it's whole, attracting whole. So that way, when you see somebody that's not whole or somebody that's unsure about what they want, you be just like, that's not for me. And you won't even have to deal with situationships. All right? And the last thing of why we're not entertaining situationships, the last one is because 9 times out of 10, if you're entertaining a situationship and it's been a long time, sis, guess what? No shade. You are the side chick. You are the booty call, and you are not important. All right? You just his whole. Now you just hold me down. He gonna come through to the town. All right, 9 times out of 10, if a guy is not taking you seriously, he got somebody else that he's taking seriously, and you just had something to do when there's nothing to do, somebody to call when shorty is acting crazy. All right, so again, we don't settle. We don't do that. We don't do that. We times. We don't do that. So those are my 5 tips. You don't want to be a side chick. Definitely, we're dimes. So we're not side chicks. We're not pennies. But yeah, those are the 5 tips on why we're not entertaining situationships and why we're not accepting anything less than king energy. But ladies, I will see you in the next video.